Okay, good morning, class. Now that we've read our book, Addie Has a Bad Day, we've gone ahead and predicted that we see a dog in front, that we decided that Addie is being chased by the dog. So we read the book. Our prediction was not correct, but during our prediction, we also learned our vocabulary of character, setting, what is the problem in the book, and what is the solution. So we came up with our definition of character is the person the book is talking about, or persons, because it could be that there is more than one character. So we are going to put an S in the parentheses because there's going to be more than one in this book. Our characters are who? Correct. Our characters are Addie and Max. These are the two characters of this book. We decided that our best definition of setting is where is the story being told from? Our story in this, our setting in this story is told from Max's house at his birthday party, is what we decided, correct? Max's house. We're going to put Max's house. That's where the story is being told from. Further, we read that Addie was having a very, very bad day. So Addie had a problem. He did not want to go to Max's birthday party. Who can tell me what the problem was? After reading the book, I gave you some key elements, some key ideals that were in the book. I had you write them down on your paper. This paper, remember? Look at your paper and answer. Raise your hand, answer. Who can tell me what the problem was? Why was Addie having a bad day? Okay. The problem in this book was Addie, correct. Addie got a haircut. And he was afraid. Let me get down here. Afraid to be picked on. In other words, he was afraid people were going to tease him about his haircut. So, now we have our characters, Addie and Max. We have our setting at Max's house. We have our problem. Addie got a haircut and he was afraid he was going to be picked on. So now we need our solution. The solution is, what did they do to solve the problem? Not what would you do to solve the problem, but what did the characters of the book do to solve our problem? Anybody? Okay. So what the characters did was, one, Max took Addie into the room. Correct? That is the first part of the solution. The second part of the solution is, once they went in the room, what did Addie do? What did Max do for Addie? Max made Addie take off his hat. Max had Addie take his hat off. And what was the solution after that? Does anybody know? What happened when Addie took off his hat? Correct. Addie's hair was still longer than Max's. Therefore, there was nothing to be embarrassed about, correct? Yeah, so Addie's hair was longer than Max's. Oh, whoopsie. I misspelled Max's name. Gotta watch on our spelling because even teachers spell wrong, correct? Yes, so, okay. So when we read a book, we are going to retell the story. We are going to tell characters. Who is a part of that book? There can be 1, 2, 3, or more. Where is the setting? Where is the story being told from? Problem. What is the story based on? Solution. Key words, key elements here. Solution. How did they fix the problem in the book? It is very important to understand when we do this. We will do this a couple of times as a class. I will give you the worksheet. We'll fill it out together as a class. And then when you do it individually, it is extremely important to take note that you are retelling me and your classmates the story that you read in the eyes of the character, not in your own eyes, not how you see it, not how you would fix it. Okay? So I want you to focus. This is going to be our first one. I want you to keep this in your desk so you can reference it. We're going to do this how many more times? Correct, a couple more times as a group before I let you go into smaller groups or individuals. We are going to learn about characters, the setting, problems, solutions. As we get better, we will up the ante and we'll ask some harder and more complicated questions. But for the beginning, these are the 4 we're going to learn. Thank you for coming. It is now recess time.